Can you smell what the flock is cooking? Yo, we cooking up 55-yard touchdown bombs to Devon Afterburners Island. What? You see what's going on here? He may have taken over my boy Grim Covey. But before we go any further, my flaquitos and flaquitas, my flockas and flockettes, mama flockers and papa flockers, let's keep the maniac thing. Please like and subscribe if you about that fly Eagles fly. And drop a comment in the box if you flying with the flock. Let's go! Let's fly. Let's fly like Devon Afterburners Island. You hear what's going on here? I don't know if he'll make the team, but bro, he put on the burns and it was a crispy route. But you know what? It's not all, what do they call it, rainbows and ponies. It's not all that over here. Not right now. The flock pot is, it's at a bit of a simmer. Had to take it down a little bit. Number one, we didn't have any starters out there yesterday. Maybe a few starters, but not the top dogs, not the Jalen Hurtses and oh my God, AJ Browns, Devontae Smiths, none of those guys out there. So initially I'm like, I'm with it because, I ride with this coaching staff and their process and how they're doing things. But then when I look around the league and I see the likes of Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen playing, like, these are like, damn, when you can measure your paycheck in increments of billions, this is big money we're talking about. And in that respect, not to say that, a few $100,000, a few mils, any chump change, but in that regard, what Jalen's getting paid is nothing in comparison to that. So what are we really protecting here? Like, let's get these guys some reps. If Patrick Mahomes, not to say our boy Jalen Hurts can't be that, Jalen Hurts so good, can't be what Mahomes and Josh Allen are. He's not there yet. So let's get him these reps. Now whilst that can be said, we're looking at we take into account the start last season, the start we had against Atlanta, and we came out like gangbusters, like green gangbusters. It was on site. As soon as we touched that field, I was there, live in effect. The Eagle Maniac landed in Atlanta. We took over. But like you can't be mad at them because they came out super sharp. And it carried over into this year, but that's all last year. This is this year, whatever. And we got grades. So let's give out the grades for yesterday's second preseason game. Let's flock around with some grades, right? So you got off top, I give the offense, just overall, I give the offense a B+, the defense a F, special teams a C+, and we're going 4. We're going 4 deep over here for coaching. Coaching, I believe, everyone always talks about the 3 aspects of the game. I believe one of the most important because, we know that the most important tool that these players have is their brain. So let's not bring it to the brain boys over there. The coaches. I give the coaches a D. Reason, we'll run it back. So I'm giving the coaches a D for the simple fact that they didn't put out the starters. I was upset with the few 4th down plays we put out there. We're killing them. We're killing them with the back shoulder. By the way, shout out to Deon Cain. Deon Cain balled out yesterday. I'm trying to figure out. I keep forgetting to look it up. Where do I know this? Was he with the Eagles before? Is he a rookie? He was on another practice squad. I don't know. I could have sworn we had him, but I could be mixing him up with this other guy that we sent to the Texans. I'm not sure. I'm going to work that out, guys. I promise. So you got that Deon Cain with the back shoulder, and then we get to 4th down, and Minshew damn near throws a pick 6. I believe that was the second time we went for it on 4th down at the goal line. So, all in all, we were running up and down the field, but we're talking about the coaching now. So you've got them going for it on 4ths, and I just didn't like the play calling, but we're gonna go through that because hindsight is always 20/20. You know how that goes. They score, I'm singing other praises. That's the nature of the beast. You've got them not starting our starters, at least getting them a series out there. I know we played the Browns. We were scrimmaging against the Browns for the previous 2-3 days. Had a walkthrough the day before yesterday, yada da. But let's get these reps, man. And I don't know if it's the fan because, this is the day after the game. I'm on my Monday morning quarterback BS, And speaking of BS, BS was on his BS. He looked good out there, Boston Scott. But you got the 4th down plays I didn't like. The not starting the starters. So D, you know what? I could probably boost that up to a C because the offense, while I didn't like those plays, and I didn't like them not starting those players. The offense did look pretty crisp. The little dinking and dunking. I told you I never mind that. I mean, your boy Tom Brady dinked and dunked 6 titles. Not all dinks and dunks we know. Hyperbole for effect, not in cement. You know what's up. But, I mean, yeah, I do not mind the dinks and dunks. But, we'll put that to the side. We'll raise that grade to a C, whatever, after thinking, after going through the recesses of the mind of the maniac. Special teams, C+. I'm going with a C+ for the special teams because I'm a big Aaron Sipos guy, number 8. By the way, anyone knows, I saw Carson Strong was 0 for 1. Didn't even notice. Was he still wearing 8? Who was wearing 8? Was Aaron Sipos wearing 8? Let me know down in the comments if you know what's up. I'm going to Google it right afterwards, so do what you want to do. But hey, fuck up, fuck off. So, we got that. Aaron Sipos looked good. He had, I believe, 3-4 punts, averaged 43. That's good. Inside the 20. His inside the 20s were barely inside the 20, but I'm taking it either way. We just see, I mean, this is the same way he looked to me last season in the preseason and in the first game against Atlanta. I told you, I was just like, oh, we got to boom. Forget Donnie. So, he's got that going. Then you've got Jake Elliott. I believe he went 3 for 3 on his extra point attempts, and he's just looking crisp. Special teams. I did like, even though I feel like Devon Allen may have snatched a little bit of the steam from my boy Britton Covey. But what I did like, it's not so much that he did anything great. He didn't do anything bad. He brought in the ball, secured it. They had the camera angle was straight on, on the return. And I like his shiftiness. He didn't do anything spectacular, anything crazy. He secured the ball, accumulated yardage. I believe it was a 23-yard return. Received it at the 2. No. Whatever. Nothing crazy. But he did what he was supposed to do. Also, when he was not so much calling for the fair catch on the punt return, it looked like he was about to catch it. And, not like, for whatever reason, whenever you see Jalen Reagor let those balls go over his head, you're like, bro, go get that ball. You can almost tell. I couldn't tell where the ball was at. I don't think the defenders could either. Hence, the ball went through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Job well done. You understood the assignment. Mormon missile out. So I hope he's in, though. But speaking of Jalen Reagor looked good yesterday. He secured his catches. Like I said, nothing spectacular. Like I said about Britton Covey, nothing spectacular, but he secured his catches. Zach Pascal, I don't know, for some reason, he just pops for me. Like, when he looks like he looks good. Can't wait to see him in the regular season. Minshew, like I said, he also almost threw that on pick 6. So that was not good. But that's offense. We're still on the special teams. I don't know how I jumped to the maniac. You've got the secure kicks, the punt returns. So overall, I give the special teams a C+. And after thinking about it, nah, man. I mean, they did their job. They did. Oh no, there were a few. They gave up some big chunks of yardage on returns for the Browns. So yeah, we're gonna keep that at a C+. Defense, giving the defense an F. I was utterly upset, thoroughly disappointed what I saw from the defense. As far as and it's what Barrett Brooks has been saying all throughout training camp. They're putting pressure on the passers, but once you start running the ball on them, man, it's Swiss cheese, no bueno. Especially, we know, and maybe I'm being a little harsh because there were no starters, very few amount of starters out there yesterday. But dude, we can't. It was their second team also. I didn't see any Nick Chubb or anybody like that running. Like this. You see, so yeah, you can see we're clearly transitioning from the bowl season. You're about to start and get the real deal effect of the Egomaniac in regular season mode. Y'all ain't seen nothing yet. I was thinking about, I'm yelling at the TV during the damn preseason game, bro. So, you had that going. I did not like the defense. A few bright spots on the defense, though. My man Shashir with the stopped them on the 3rd down, I believe, forced them to kick a field goal. Their kicker looks dope, by the way. Cade Ford, dude out of LSU. But so you had that defense. Shashir showed out. What other names popped up? I was not impressed by our boy Jordan Davis. I'm starting to see some of those motor issues that people were talking about. There's There's moments you just see the play gets past him and he just goes into jog mode. I get it. He's a big boy. This is still the conditioning period for him. I expected to see more from all the ranting and raving I've been hearing. So, ranting, all the ranting we've been hearing about him. And didn't pop for me. Did see they put a few double and triple teams on him. There were points when he flashed. I'm not saying that. It's just I'm speaking on the things that that made me mad, that I did not like. So that was Jordan Davis, run defense, getting ran over. They're passing all over us too. In my opinion, this is just me straight after the game. I haven't read any articles, haven't checked out any of the other content creators yet. I just want to give my first take on what I saw before I started listening to other people and like, I see that. No. This is straight out the Eagles' eye, the Eagle Maniac side. You know what I mean? This is what I saw, and I give the offense, like I said, a B+, because I just like the way they were moving the ball up and down the field. Nothing crazy, nothing flashy, except for, of course, your man Devon Afterburners Allen. You know what I mean? Taking it to the casa, So that was great. It was a nice, crispy route. Nothing astronomical speed. But, my son came by, he checked it out, he watched it with me for a sec. He's like, yeah, it's not really impressive. Like he's a sprinter. This is what he does. But what I did love was that celebration. The celebration was dope. The hurdles, him and Deion Kane hitting the, that was dope. I would love to see that again. It's just, you don't know who's going to make it on this team with all these receivers. There's so much depth. So much depth in the receiver room. So much depth I don't know if I can say any more depth-defying defense because second string got Swiss cheesed up. Was also upset about I'm still seeing that Gannon off coverage. Everyone's telling me that is going to change once the regular season comes. We'll see. We'll see what happens when that happens. But I'm seeing the off coverage again. I mean, we were when we saw our starting defense out last week against the Jets. You saw they were playing a little closer, a little more press coverage. The starters look studly. Hey, yo, you know what I'm saying. Cool out, relax yourselves. So you got that going. The offense, I said a B+. What else did I like about the offense? Oh, the back shoulder throws to Deion Kane, man. They were like, him and Minshew had something going yesterday. And then, you got that guy. So we're talking about the Coveys and the Allens. And then you got this guy, Deion Kane, over there. What I did see, I couldn't help myself. I was looking for the injuries, because I saw something with, who's the boy? Saw something with the safety, Josiah Scott. Josiah Scott got injured during the game, and someone else. I was trying to look it up. Whilst looking it up, I saw that, just real quick, saw somebody was bringing up the prospect of Kane versus Rager. I'm like, oh, man, this talk is starting already. So as soon as I get off of this, I'm getting into that. Got to check out, see what's going on in the Eagles verse, man. What? Because Deion Kane looked good yesterday, dude. Like, man, if the back shoulder throw becomes a staple in our offense, man, I've been watching it in other teams for years and just not seeing us, you know what I mean? Really incorporate that into any of our offensive schemes. You rock that with a supreme precise route runner like Smitty, or with a speed demon, even a speed demon like Kez, or just a specimen such as AJ. Like, that could be so deadly, so many different ways. And that's why I don't know why we didn't go for it again on the goal line. I feel that, at the goal line, you feel you're susceptible, trying to run a back shoulder. It's susceptible possibly for a pick six, but usually that ball is placed where, only the receiver's going to catch it. And it almost got thrown for a pick six anyway without going for the back shoulder when the back shoulder was working down that field. I can see if we were trying to work in the run. All right, I'm just looking way too much into a preseason game, right, y'all? It is what it is. Maniacal mechanisms at work, y'all. Thank y'all, flock up or flock off, man. Thank y'all so much for rocking with the flock, man. You are the flock, the meaning you the flock, you the Eagle Maniacs. I'm just Eagle Maniac 1 over here, maybe not even, but whatever. Thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for rocking with you, man. Drop some comments in that comment box. Let me know what your flockers and flockets be thinking, man. My flaquitas and flaquitos too. Dime que lo está bien, está todo, ya. Yo, shout out to my man Jimbo Slice. Gordo Flocka over there who put me on. We like, yo, great minds think alike. We've been talking that Mama Flocka thing for a minute, man. Like, drop it on the jaw. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, and then in other news, in NFC East news, man, you saw what happened to Kayvon Thibodeau. I hate to see it's crazy. I was just talking about him the other day as far as the Giants prospects are actually the wee men actually being able to like do something to us. No, out of here with that. But anyway. Sad to hear that he went down, but then I just saw just a second ago that he might not be gone for that long. So yo, Quab, you could get back with your wee man. He's a wee man fan that left. I love it. Yo, D, you better talk to him. Well, shout out to him. Saw my people out there, man. When people, bro-in-law said, yo, get rid of the shoes. Like, what? Shut up. It's part of my aura, man. You know, I'm a big shoe guy over here. But, you know, put in the comments. He told me get rid of them. Tell me if you let the shoes rock, man. Let the shoes flock. Those are Fox shoes, dude. And my brother, Doobie, I don't know. Do I listen to Doobie or Squid? I don't know. Y'all tell me, man, what y'all think. But, man, forget all that. This is about, you already know, EAGLES, man. I was so pumped yesterday for a game effing 2 of a preseason. Game flocking 2. You know what I mean? I had my Meek Mill going. I had my Beanie Mac going. Fele, Eve, you know what's up. Had the Eagles chant playing in the background like I'm getting ready like it's a regular season. I didn't get crazy. Didn't put on the war paint or none of that yet. We gonna hold off to game 1 for that. Still got those 2 tickets. If y'all know anybody that needs tickets to the homecoming game, the home opener, homecoming. Oh, well, it'll be homecoming. The Eagle Maniac is going back to his nest. What? Whoa! The link. Drinking up and linking with my flop fam. Let's go! Yeah, so yeah, man, once again, thank y'all so much, man. We reached 100. Let's take this thing to 200 and beyond, 500 more, 1,000, whatever, 1,000,000. Who said what? We got all about 100,000. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We're just having fun, yeah, man. You know what I mean? Flock up or flock off. But until next time, you already know we got questions for you, NFL. We got questions for you, NFC. But most importantly, we got questions for you, NFCs. What you gonna do when Eagle Mania runs wild on you? We coming, boy. Watch stuff. Look, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Nah, man, bro. I forgot, like, dude, I said we were gonna get into the BS, and then let's get into the BS. Boston Scott. Looking good out there, bro. Boston Scott was on his BS. I know the yards were carried in at him because, you know, there were a lot of runs at the goal line, but he looked strong. And we can't forget our boy, Kenneth Gainwell, Kenny G with the sweet feet music. He's out there producing. So, you know what? I might have to bring that offensive grade up to an A because, I mean, the road graders was out there paving the lane, although my boy Lane wasn't out there, man. Those boys look good. Cam Jurgens in the other unit. Suopeta looked good out there. It was my other guy, Dillard, looking strong. Other guy on the right side, Jack Anderson, I even seen there for a few. Man, so, you know, yeah, I gotta boost that offensive grade back up to an A, man. So, you know what? What are we talking like this for? But yeah, bro. Like the O, Boston Scott on his BS, and Kenny G with the sweet feet music.